Hi, welcome to Books with Lexie. This is not my setup. I'm at Michelle's house for Michelle's library. She has a book event that I came to go to and visit her. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. I post 3 videos a week and do reading sprints as well. Hi, I'm vlogging.
Hey.
I'm at Michelle's house. I am going to talk about what we did yesterday. What did we go to? What was that called? I don't know.
The Bookmarks Book Festival? Or Paperbacks from Hell?
The whole thing. Michelle has a local bookstore that hosted this event, so I drove 6 hours to be here. And then we saw Grady Hendrix, and we saw Kingfisher, and who else? Tiffany D. Jackson and TJ Klune. I don't remember anyone else that I know. Megan Giddings was there, but I had to buy books. Oh, I didn't talk about that. Okay, so I drove here, and I had a bag of books to get signed and water dumped all over them. So, like, send help. That's fun. Yeah, okay. I'm going to show you all of the... Michelle's just doing things for other videos we're filming, so... I am going to show you clips of the festival after this. At the very end, there will be one with Grady Hendrix, which was, like, I still can't believe that happened. So yeah, that's all. Goodbye.
Thanks so much for coming. I'm so happy to see all of you. Your faces are wonderful. What was the question?
I actually had 2 books come out from Tor this year. And then the other book I wrote is What Moves the Dead, which is set in like 1890 something in a faux European country. I called her Moravia. It's a take on all the Ruritanian idols that were popular back in the day. And that one was so much harder to write in terms of world building because it was real. So I would start to write something and I would be like, crap, was that invented yet? And so I would have a Google tab open and I'm like, okay. And then I, had very casually established that my viewpoint character was a soldier who was a veteran of the war, the war. And so then I had the tabs open going, all right, were you in the Russo-Turkish War? Or okay, and you were on the side of the Romanians or the Bulgarians? Oh man, this is getting really complicated.
Your face is in the reflection of the clock. Say hi.
Hi.
Which was struck by a freak storm of a kind nobody had ever before encountered. The storm was freak because of what the storm brought, which was not torrents of rain, but torrents of maggots. For this small family, the beginning came as it came for so many that morning on opening the front door of the small house in the quiet close formed by the tiny cul-de-sac on the large council estate at the far end of town. Can't get the door, Mommy, can't get the door. The tiny, childish voice sang back along the hall as the kilted, sweatered, sweet 6-year-old tugged vainly at the big, brass-knockered handle, only just within her tiptoed reach. Carrie Carr came from the kitchen, frozen fish slice in hand. Come away from the door now, darling. Don't touch the door. We're going to have our breakfast now. Want to see the postman, Mummy? Want to see the postman? The postman, the postman, the postman, the postman, the postman. The child gave an extra hard pull and the door opened inwards without warning, sending her falling suddenly back. There was a brief silence. Then a scream of mingled anguish, pain, and Patty pierced the morning air. Carrie stopped, frozen, unable to understand what she saw. It was not that she was incapable of comprehension. It was simply that she refused to comprehend. The doorstep was hidden under a white mass of maggots. And stretching away from the doorstep, the front path was hidden under a layer of maggots. And outside the garden gate, the pavements and the roads were hidden under another layer of maggots. And the gate was covered in maggots. And the trees were covered in maggots. And the parked cars were covered in maggots. A mix of inch-long and half-inch-long maggots as far as the eye was able to make out, writhing and moving like an ever-moving tidal blanket in a milling mass, white, gray, yellow, pink maggots. Up the gatepost, across fences, over hedges, along paths, they moved. The maggots, in their unimagined countless millions and billions of zillions. Maggots. Now, over the doorstep and into the house they swarmed towards the child and her mother. Maggots. Learn moss and slugs and deer and bugs and worms that crack the tube. Gulls and pigs and cats and wigs and alligators too. Wolves and whales and crabs and snails and lizards who hate you. And tuna fish and jellyfish and things that squish inside this scaly, scary, smelly, hairy, inside this death zoo. Death zoo.
It's hilarious. I can't believe this happened to us.
It's recording.
If you were watching Books with Lexie right now, you were 45% more likely to be possessed by a demon from hell. I am so sorry. If you're in Michelle's library, the odds are just as bad. You guys cannot catch a break. Run.
Here are my damaged books. This one's not terrible, but like it's messed up. These two, yep, that's falling apart. Very disappointing. This one got like water in the spine. This one also got water in the spine and the entire back is falling off. I had to completely throw away the twisted ones and the hollow places, so that's fun. And then Cerulean Sea got a little wet and this cover is falling off. But I did get some of these signed at the book festival, so I have this one. I could cry. I love Chauncey. And he did say that he's working on a book from Arthur's perspective, so I cannot wait for that. I guess you could also look at my face when I show you this. Sorry to Michelle, I'm showing off her mess. I came for this book event with Grady Hendrix, so this was included and he signed this. So that's fun. I also bought new copies of My Best Friend's Exorcism and Southern Book Club's Guide because those ones were messed up. So he wrote a whole thing. People who spend hours in their cars going to book festivals are 90% more likely to get possessed. What have you done? Because I had just told him I drove 6 hours and 15 minutes to get there. He also signed Southern Book Club's Guide, but I'm not going to show you that one because he wrote where I live. I can show you part of it. He put little bat stamps. So cute. He was hilarious and I loved that whole thing and meeting him. I'm editing this and I forgot to say that he was just so nice. Even though he didn't commit to it, he was signing books before the event. We were actually the last ones that made it through. And he was personalizing everybody's stuff, asking them questions and writing them things that were relevant to them. It was just so nice and also very funny. Everybody that we met at the book festival yesterday was very nice and also funny, and just them being there was great. But Grady Hendrix went above and beyond. I already was planning on it, but now I really need to read everything he wrote. I need to go sign up for his newsletter. I got a signed copy of Lakewood. That's not personalized. I bought it signed. Same with White Smoke. T. Kingfisher signed everything. So they all say for Lexie, T. Kingfisher. So that was that one, this one, and this one. Thankfully, so Michelle hated this book, so she gave me her copy because mine was destroyed, which is good because the festival didn't have any new copies to buy. I had to buy a new copy of this, and the only book in my bag that was not destroyed was this and then a romance book. So very thankful because this was not there either. And then I also got signed copies of The Weight of Blood and The Women Could Fly. So that's everything. I got all of the authors. It were incredible. T.J. Klune, T. Kingfisher, and Grady Hendrix were the ones that I specifically talked to because I bought signed copies of other ones. Michelle has lots of boxes for Pango. But I had so much fun. I've been really enjoying hanging out with Michelle and just talking about books. Being book nerds, we filmed 2 videos earlier today, which I had the best time doing that. Just the book event in general was a lot of fun. And then by far my favorite part was seeing Grady Hendrix. Like, that man is so funny. Like, it was a whole like hour 15 long presentation that like he has prepared. There was singing, like there was dramatic readings. It was a great time. Katie, who is like someone that joins sprints all the time, was there, so we got to meet her. So I really enjoyed that. I think that's all that's gonna be in this vlog. I just wanted to like share the book festival experience, I guess, and then just show you what I got from there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!